Hey guys, so I'm using base shade 2 and I'm going to start carving my brows out with a Zoeva 144 brush. I really do love this brush, it gives such a precise finish. And I know it looks like I may be pressing hard, but I'm actually going really gently on the lid area. And then I'm just going to buff it out with a clean shadow brush. You don't want to push the base into your skin, you just want it to sit nicely on top, and this is going to give a perfect base for your shadow. This is shade Keen, and as you can see I'm starting up really high, really close to the brow line, and this is because we're going to bring up the cut crease so high. And this is shade Lit, followed by the shade called Funk. Every time I add a new shadow, I go back and intensify the last colour. This shadow is called Wasted, and this shadow really didn't blend nicely. I was really confused, but I just went back and forth with really gentle motions and it ended up blending in, but still not as nicely as I wanted. Using Limelight to cut the crease, I'm going to use this method where I look up, and this is going to help me get the outline of my cut crease nice. If you've got really heavily hooded eyes, then go even higher than your outline. Using base shade Banging Blue for the liner. I set the blue with a shadow from my own personal palette. And what goes up must come down, so I'm using all the same shadows from the top below. Using Boscia hydration gel before my foundation has honestly been a game changer. I love Fenty foundation, but honestly, some days it's just far too dry for my skin, so using a hydration gel underneath helps it sit so nicely. I never usually use this much contour, but this is quite a wild look I'm doing, so I really want the makeup to stand out. And I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend all my contour in. Then I'm going to set my contour with some bronzer and some translucent powder. I'm using Sasha Buttercup translucent powder here. Finishing off the lips with shade 46 from Inglot. And boy, does hair make such a difference. This is my hairpiece from AliExpress and I'll pop the link below. And thank you so much for watching.
And to remember to get back on top of the world of boxing.
I do care. I love him. Huh?